the pivot spot, manning the middle. Steal. And he gets...
Not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense.
Phillips with soft touch off the glass.
A defensive breakdown there. No, have to be focused on defensively.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He said it's certainly a test for them, defending one of the league's most dangerous offenses. He told me it's not a matter of shutting them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, communicate, and try to take away the easy stuff, we'll give ourselves a chance. Kevin, we'll see how they look out there.
Thanks, Doris. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that they will be. As bluntly as Coach put it to Doris, I'm sure he was even more blunt when he was talking to his guys.
Here's Hamilton after the Bulls pick up 2. 11 feet away. Longley grabs the miss. And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's Pippen with a drive. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Pippen's got his second bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
They set the screen. And Phillips gets it to go.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Harper.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Hamilton against Jordan. Hamilton outside. To the paint. Prince, the pass to Wall. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
So it's Chicago now after the basket by Detroit. Here's Phillips. Dishes it to Milicic. Prince fires, and Detroit again with the bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. It's Pippen with a drive. Harper against Phillips, and here's Jordan outside. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Phillips against Harper. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And again, no good by Chicago.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pistons passing it around. Wallace with a screen on Pippen. Pass to Hunter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago trailing here. Pippen dishes to Jordan.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bushler comes in for Jordan. Here's Bushler. He kicks to Kukoc. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Phillips goes in, and the pass to Campbell. And he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hot drops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Here's Kukoc after the basket by Detroit. 5 on the clock. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Wennington. Pippen comes in for Simpkins. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Bushley. And it's Harper in for Kerr. It's stolen by Rodman. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. Now Billups. The screen from Campbell. Billups attacking. Wallace misses.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
They grab their own miss. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Right side, Harper. Outside, Jordan. Shoots over Campbell. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Pippen. Michael Jordan is out there with Harper. Then there's Longley, and it's Rodman in at the 4. Shots good by Pippen.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Hunter. Hamilton left side. Lets a floater go, and he lays it up and in.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Chicago leading. And here is Jordan. He has 6. The high post shot. Can't get it to go. Hamilton with some nice D. Jordan's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Hunter. He's guarded by Harper. And that one's good. Hunter.
They're getting on the roll and from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. Now here's Jordan. Kerr, the pass to Rodman. Screened by Longley. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Milicic. Here's Hunter. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The drive by Jordan. Kerr dishes to Rodman. Back to Kerr. Jordan kicks to Pippen. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Pistons lead it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Campbell is screen on Kerr. With the floater, it's deflected. Unhindered, going all the way. That's tipped, but they'll get another chance. He dishes it to Rodman. Here's Pippen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Rip Hamilton picks that one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Bulls shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Bushler subbed in for Jordan.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Now here is Hamilton. Wallace is checked in for Detroit. And a change for the Bulls. Kukoc is checked in. Inside, and it's Wallace penetrating. Rebounded by Wennington.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Kicks it out to Kerr. And again, Chicago. No good. And the Pistons with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Hunter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Pistons lead by 2. Hunter's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Hunter. Floats one up. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Pistons with possession here. Here's Hamilton. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Kukoc with it. Guarded now by Tayshaun Prince. That puts them in the lead. Now here's Billups. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Wallace with a screen on Kerr. It's Prince on the wing. Hamilton outside. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Tony Kukoc. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bushler. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Steve Kerr. Now here's Jordan. He has 6. Kicks to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Puts it up. And again, Chicago. No good. Jordan's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A look from Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Hamilton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Pippen, guarded closely.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here. A good job here in the second. I mean, they're pounding it inside, getting it to the hoop, going strong to the rim. I mean, that's power basketball at its best.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw this game. That's good from Hamilton. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Pippen. Pass to Longley. There's the pick. Now here's Pippen. Not a lot of room. 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. Gets the front of the rim and out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Down low. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Detroit. They finish off the second. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You gotta like what Rip has done in this game.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Chicago with the ball. 7-point differential. Tayshaun Prince out there with Milicic. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Richard Hamilton. And it's Wallace in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now Hamilton. Scottie Pippen missing from long range. And the wide open shot from Billups. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And stolen by Wallace. Billups with the ball. 6 points for him. Prince with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot. He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Billups against Harper. Wallace the screen. Wallace with the screen for Hamilton. On the wing, Wallace. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Wallace has got 6 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Make some noise, Detroit.
Bulls trail by 10.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And Billups, here we go. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Chauncey Billups.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Billups nails both of them.
Some good play from Billups in this one. He's got 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Here's Longley. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Detroit making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Pippen. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. Pistons leading by 11. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Back to Billups. Lets the 3 fly. Longley grabs the miss. The drive by Jordan, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
And the Pistons with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Billups, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Steve Kerr. The Pistons shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Wennington's checked in. And Chauncey Billups drops them both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jordan the pass to Rodman. Pulls up. Kerr can't hit. Detroit with the ball. Billups attacking. The feed to Milicic. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That's good. Hunter's got 7 points.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Billups against Jordan. Left side, Rodman. Kukoc dishes to Rodman. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Pistons leading by 12. Here's Hunter. He has 7. Billups kicks to Milicic. Billups against Jordan. Wallace with a screen on Jordan. Billups, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Jordan, and stolen by Wallace. Billups passes to Milicic. Outside Billups. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Detroit ball. Coming out of the court for your Pistons, Elgin Campbell. Darvin Ham.
Wallace with a screen for Billups. Billups can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wennington, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Hunter, defended by Kerr. Wallace the screen. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists in the game.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Bulls trail by 12. Kerr kicks to Jordan. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Billups goes in. Shot's good. Billups has got 9 points here in the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. and they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Longley passes to Kukoc. And again, Chicago, no good. The second chance effort. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
Campbell a screen on Jordan. Here's Hunter. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hunter's got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit. Hunter's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. The dish to Rodman. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And the Pistons making a change here. Hamilton's checked in. Scottie Pippen's checked in for the Bulls. Harper comes in for Kerr. Detroit with the ball, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Harper dishes to Pippen. Connects from 3-point range. Pippen's got 10 points in the game. Hamilton. No good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Hunter on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Then it's Pippen, then it's Kukoc, and it's Longley in at the 5, down low. Now here is Hamilton. Wallace with a screen on Jordan. They on the clock. Here's Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 13. Here's Jordan. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Jordan's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bulls. Here's Hunter. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. To the paint. Kukoc with the steal. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Hunter. He's guarded by Harper. Lets a floater go. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Jordan having a terrific game. 16 points, then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
Now here's Phillips. Hamilton right side. He's looking for Prince and finds him. It's tipped. It's Jordan on the wing. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. Jordan against Hamilton. Clock at 6. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those. especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Feeds it to Prince. They set the pick. Inside, kick out to Hamilton. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now here's Prince. Wallace, the pass to Billups. Wallace with a screen on Pippen. Billups dishes to Wallace. And here's Prince outside. Offensive rebound. They need this one. And it's blocked by Jordan. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Kerr against Billups. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Some changes for Chicago. Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Here's Chicago. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. It's Pippen with the drive. And that one's good.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
The open shot, Billups cans the shot from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. The high post shot. Passes to Harper. Back to Rodman. Reverses. And the rejection by Milicic. Now Billups to the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Harper kicks to Jordan. And stolen by Wallace. And Jordan gets it to go.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
.149 left in the 4th quarter. And Billups gets it to go.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Jordan the pass to Pippen. Over to the left wing. Harper. Rebound, Detroit. Prince has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Shooting for Detroit, Chauncey Billups.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 1:29 left in the game. Chicago making some changes. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. 1:29 left here in the 4th quarter. Back to Kerr. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
1:24 left here in the 4th quarter. Hamilton against Jordan. And here's Hamilton. He feeds it to Prince. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pistons.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost him. But, Clark, they really kept the ball under control.
I thought they were both focused and relentless, Kevin.
Now here is Hamilton. Prince, right side. Shoots from 12. Here's Wallace. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
It's been a nice game for Wallace. He's got 8 points and 2 steals.
The first one falls. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen dishes to Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Good.
And this collapse we've seen by their interior defense, it's really the reason why they've struggled and are in such a hole.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 12. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Darko Milicic.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Smith outside. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as Jordan presents the player of the game, Chauncey Billups.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... and the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems, too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. And it's the Warriors to start out. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. Bogut kicks to Barnes. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Jordan with it. Pass to Pippen from the low block, and he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, we talked about how you can slow down this very formidable offensive team. He told me it's all about following the scouting report, saying we have so much information nowadays, where guys shoot best, where they maybe don't shoot as well. We provide that to our players, and it's incumbent upon them, and of course us as a coaching staff, to try to take away what they do best. Guys, we'll see if they can take them out of their groove tonight. Back to you.
All right, Doris, and guys, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
I'll tell you what, he doesn't sugarcoat it at all. I mean, it's a challenge going up against a team that is just as potent offensively as this group is, and he wants his guys to be mentally prepared for it.
Exactly. I mean, it's going to take some major intensity at that end of the floor if they're going to be able to weather the storm.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. On defense, Chicago. 4-point game. Outside curl. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Pass to Longley. Outside Jordan. Takes a 3. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And the wide open shot from Green. It's rebounded by Harper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
For 3, Pippen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson outside.
Personal foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. Team's first.
Off the inbound. Green. And the rejection by Rodman. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now the Bulls with it. Now Harper. He feeds it to Rodman. Pippen against Thompson. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Fires from 14. Here's Barnes. That one wide left. Chicago leading, and here we go. Here's Jordan. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Jordan's got 6 points.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And it's blocked by Jordan. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
So it's the Warriors now. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And again, no good by Golden State.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And it's Pippen missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Curry, wide open, finds himself wide open and drills it. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Jordan against Barnes. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Outside Curry. Poke loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Jordan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
1:46 left in the first quarter. The pass to Wennington. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the dish to Pippen. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. 6 to shoot. High post try. Michael Jordan again. 12 points for him.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Now here's Thompson after the miss from Stephen Curry. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ahead. And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Back to Kerr. Pass to Wennington. He dishes it to Kerr. Rodman sends a screen. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Feeds it to Kerr. Pippen for 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Curry dishes to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good on the triple. Jordan. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment here to take a look at some of the
first half of play. They're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Thompson is out there with Rush. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Iguodala in at the 2. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Iguodala. Thompson passes to Iguodala. And there's the feed to Spates. It's deflected. Rodman kicks to Jordan. And there's the foul, and it's on Jason Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. Back to Pippen. Dishes to Harper with his first shot attempt, and that one's good by Rodman. Rodman's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls. Warriors trail by 11. Clark dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Rush. Back to Thompson. Pass to Clark. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Thompson sets the pick for Iguodala. The three-pointer is right on target. Iguodala has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside Pippen. He kicks it to Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 14 points for the game.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses. And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
And so here is Golden State. Clark, the pass to Thompson. He feeds it to Rush. Spades with a screen on Jordan. And here's Iguodala outside. Again, Iguodala missing. Iguodala is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. The drive by Jordan, stolen by Thompson. Clark kicks to Rush. The shot, no good. Some solid defense by Rodman. Bulls moving the ball around. Pippen misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Some changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Ian Clark. Chicago also making some changes. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Bushler subbed in for Jordan. And play stops as it looks like they call an over-the-back here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Some changes for Chicago. Wennington comes in for Luke Longley. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Screen by Bogut. Shot clock at 6. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. No good off the back of the rim. Now here's Kukoc. He's guarded closely. Here's Rush. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Thompson in for Andre Iguodala. Then for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Wennington. Pippen comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Bushler. Now, here's Kerr. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kukoc. And again, Chicago. No good. Warriors trail by 7. It's Thompson off the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Scotty.
At free throw good from Pippen.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Kukoc dishes to Pippen, and a missed layup. 1:44 left here in the second. From deep, Green, good, and Curry gets the assist.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Harper against Barnes. Pass to Rodman. Outside Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Kukoc. Here's Kerr for 3. That's good. Kerr's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks. They continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
And the Warriors making a change here. Azili's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Jordan's checked in. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Thompson with the bucket.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Green with the block. Rodman kicks to Pippen. There's the pass to Kerr. To the middle. Here's Jordan. There's the dish to Rodman. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 9. 30 seconds left in the first half. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
On its way from Curry for 2. That's good on the jump shot. Curry's got 4 points this quarter. Pass to Jordan. Got it up. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage. And guys, it sure looks like the shot left his hands just a moment too late.
Yeah, this one pretty clear cut. I don't think there's much question about it. He didn't get it off in time. I'm sure the officials are going to agree with that.
Well, the ruling is in, and the call stands. No basket, so no change, Clark, and the scoreboard as we end the quarter.
Smart decision to review the shot. That was indeed very close to being legitimate.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Bulls. They're up by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 14 points and a block. Passing and free throws, those are two areas where you love to get production.
And I like the fact that he's been a positive player all day. Hasn't had a lot of errors in the game.
So for Chicago right now, Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Pippen. And it's Longley in at the 5, down low.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Green. Pass to Longley. He dishes it to Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Jordan. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 6. It's Curry with the drive. Here's Barnes. There's the bucket. Good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Barnes has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barnes against Jordan. Feeds it to Pippen. From outside the arc. Goes up at the stripe. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Personal foul. First personal foul, teams first.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. Bogut with a screen on Harper. Curry dishes to Bogut, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Bulls. Stops, pops, and there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Harper. And that's 17 points for Jordan.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Now here's Jordan after the miss from Stephen Curry. Longley can't get it to go. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Curry passes to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson outside. Back to Bogut. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Iguodala, he's open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Iguodala's got 5 now. Michael Jordan on the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bushler. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors trailing. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness. Go.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Bulls also changing it up. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Simpkins. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Chicago making a switch here. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Rodman comes in for Kukoc. Pippen's checked in for Bushley. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Bulls trail by 3. Harper kicks to Rodman. Jordan against Iguodala. Outside Jordan. Screen by Longley. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And so Jordan nails both of them. And it's the Warriors' ball. They lead by 1. Thompson dishes to Curry. Inside, Ezeli. Another shot, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Ezeli. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Pippen. And finished off by Longley.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Iguodala, right side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Iguodala's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Give it up for Marco Arena, your Warriors girls.
Chicago with the ball. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. And stolen by Speaks. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. The feed now to Curry. The shot. No luck. And it's Chicago the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The floater. And the layup is good. Curry's got 12 in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Stephen Curry. Longley can't get it to go.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Golden State. Got that one up quick. And that's 21 points for Michael. Warriors leading by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Ezeli kicks to Curry. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The drive by Jordan. Dishes it to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, yeah, that's an important shot going into the fourth. They were losing ground there and needed a big play to close out the quarter.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes and Green are the forward set. Iguodala out there with Curry. And it's Ezeli in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, it seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Stephen Curry again.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Kicks it to Curry. Back to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Kukoc. Here's Bushel. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Fires from 14. Off the left rim and out.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Sketch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Here's Pippen. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Kerr can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 10-2 run here. They set the screen. Iguodala's drive, 13 feet away. And there's Bogut on the assist by Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 14.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Chicago calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
Changes for Chicago. Jordan, he's checked in for Rodley. And it's Harper in for Kerr. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jordan dishes to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. Clock at 6. Longley against Bogut. And it's sent back by Bogut. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Klay Thompson is checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Curry against Harper. And Curry, here we go. They kick it out to Green. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Jordan. To the inside. And stolen by Barnes. Green kicks to Curry. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And that one's good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Pippen against Thompson. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Curry against Harper. It's Curry with the drive. It's deflected out to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. Fires the three. Longley grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here's Curry after the Bulls pick up 2. Pulls up from the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Curry. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harper. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
At the line for your Warriors, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Outside Jordan. Kerr kicks to Jordan. Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Well, they've only got a slight, certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Longley down low, covered by Bogut. Good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. And too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.